It's Nolan. What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Now, y'all know it's been a nice little minute since we had some real good scammer news, man. Like some good meat and potatoes with like lengthy articles and stuff that we could really get into. So tonight we got two stories, even more fun. And it's nice that we could get to be multicultural because we got a black lady here, as y'all can see, and we've got a white lady out in Italy, both going down for some scamming ass crimes, okay? So let's get into it. As you can see on the right hand side, we've got the black lady. Her name is Shelitha Robertson, and she's actually an Atlanta attorney. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know I love covering shit going on in Atlanta because I'm just like, man, y'all be making the city look bad, but we got to talk about your ass. And she ran it up real big on the goddamn PPP loan. You know, we make a lot of us be talking about them PPP folks, but we don't really be seeing who they are. Okay, we got one night. Like I said, Miss Shelitha Robertson. Let's get to it. An Atlanta lawyer and business owner previously employed by the city as a police officer. Hold on, you was a police officer too, Miss Shelitha? Oh my goodness. This is why we don't trust APD right now. This is why there's a mistrust in goddamn Atlanta of the PD right now. She was found guilty Tuesday of defrauding the federal government out of more than $7 million in PPP funds. Paycheck Protection Program, for those of y'all that don't know. Prosecutors allege Ms. Shelitha Robertson used the funds of her business received to buy a Rolls-Royce car, a motorcycle, and a 10-carat diamond ring for $148,000, among other things. We would love to know what those other things are. Somebody please let me know. Now, Ms. Robertson had denied grossly exaggerating the number of people employed by 4 of her companies in order to obtain millions of dollars in federal aid designed to keep small businesses afloat during the COVID-19 pandemic. She blamed her company's fraudulent 2020 PPP loan applications on her former friend and personal attorney, Chandra Norton. So this person used to be your friend and she's your attorney? Hey man, you too old for shit like this. You see how many great streaks she got in the motherfucker, man? I thought you'd have been seasoned, especially as a legal professional. Y'all went out super sad. Both of y'all is attorneys? Who was y'all trying to impress? Y'all not making enough money from your jobs? Ain't got enough clients coming in? Former friend and personal attorney Chandra Norton, she did plead guilty in a separate prosecution. I might need to pull that up too, goddamn. A jury of 7 men and 5 women deliberated for about 13 hours over 2 days before finding Robertson guilty on 3 counts of wire fraud and single counts of money laundering and conspiracy to commit wire fraud. I love when they throw that goddamn conspiracy to commit shit on there. I don't really love it, but I just be like, damn, bro, they really be trying to get your ass when they start putting you into conspiracy shit to do the shit that you already charged for. Like, I already got a charge on this. Why you gonna give me conspiracy on top of it for the same shit? Robertson, who has remained on bond since pleading not guilty to the 5 charges in December of 2022, so she been on trial a year, was immediately remanded into custody pending her sentencing, for which a date has yet to be set. Federal prosecutor Ariel Glassner said Robertson had threatened to kill Miss Norton upon arrest and separately threatened another person who subsequently filed a police report. So she went out kicking and screaming, and she said she was gonna off some motherfuckers. She said she was finna goddamn take it in blood. Brr. Now, Craig A. Gillen, who is Robertson's lead attorney, says her remarks to arresting agents about Norton were made in frustration and did not constitute a legitimate threat. He said Robertson was separately involved in a business dispute with a contractor in Texas in which no threat was made. So clearly, and this is what I'm saying in terms of Mr. Gillen, he's saying because she had another business dispute with somebody else where she never threatened them, then she's not a legitimate threat. She was just frustrated. She wasn't gonna kill nobody. And you know that because she's had other issues with people and she never did no such thing. Crazy motherfucker. He says there's no history of violence or anger or danger by the defendant to anybody other than the statement she made when she was arrested. Robertson occasionally shook her head from side to side after U.S. District Judge Stephen D. Grimberg read her verdict, but otherwise showed little reaction. Gillen said aspects of the trial, including the presentation of what he described as hearsay evidence, would be raised on appeal. So they're going to try to file an appeal to get her back out in the streets. Prosecutors said Robertson and Norton were best friends and partners in crime, who together schemed to get as much money in PPP loans as they possibly could, ultimately receiving almost $8 million. Now, Ms. Robertson transferred $50,000 to her daughter, who has not been charged. withdrew $25,000 of the funds in cash, and then turned around and gave Miss Norton $400,000 out of the deal. So clearly, who you blame? How you gonna blame the other lady when all this activity is happening in your personal account and being sent to your daughter's account? It sounds like that's you, shouty. They say Norton is an evil genius and a technological whiz adept at falsifying documents, while Robertson is a boots-on-the-ground type person who can barely turn on a computer after it goes to sleep. Oh my goodness, y'all trying to play this real smooth. I see ya, I understand. But I'm not with you. They continue, Norton was and frankly still is a master of deception, said Gillen during his closing argument on Monday of this week. Norton told Miss Robertson, hey, you could get these PPP loans, I'll handle it, okay? Yeah, maybe she did handle it, but what about once the money hit your accounts, though? Both women ran companies awarded multi-million-dollar water and sewer infrastructure contracts across metropolitan Atlanta. What the fuck going on? Norton was indicted in August 2020 and pleaded guilty several months later to a single count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud, so she at least accepted her fault in the situation. She agreed as part of a plea deal to cooperate with the federal government against Robertson, who was indicted in, oh, she flipped on you, that's what it was. Oh, shit. Y'all be talking about Gunna. Y'all be talking about all these other people. This lady flipped on her best friend, goddamn. A former contractor for Atlanta and DeKalb County, Norton was disbarred after pleading guilty and is due to be sentenced by Greenberg in January. Ms. Robertson received PPP loans for her companies Atlanta Custom Motors, M.O. Griggs Contracting, Trayin, and the Renee Group. So you had multiple businesses, you know what I'm saying? But you put in the wrong amount of employees to get this extra fundage, huh? Only the latter was operational at the time with 13 employees, case records show. So you filed on behalf of 4 businesses, but only one was operational, and you accepted money for all of them. Yeah, you fucked up. The loan applications for Robertson's companies, however, listed a combined 427 employees and $2.8 million in monthly payroll expenses. This story just keeps getting richer than chocolate, man. I'm trying to tell you. Prosecutors said the Renee Group's annual payroll costs was about $762,000 in 2019, which is a fraction of the money that she claimed. Robertson signed the Renee Group loan application and admitted that she knew Norton submitted similar applications for Robertson's 3 inoperative companies. So she had knowledge of all of this and still tried to act like she didn't know what was going on. Robertson said Norton told her the loans were based on her net worth. Gillen said Robertson repaid the PPP funds she received with interest because it was the right thing to do, not because she got caught. So why you ain't repay it before you got caught if it was the right thing to do? Prosecutor Bonita Malloy said Robertson, a former public defender, is a conniving fast talker who participated in fraud and whose defense defies logic and is absolutely ludicrous, which is where I stand on this as well. You had 4 businesses, only one of them open, but you getting money for it. You talking about you got, what was that number again? Damn near $3 million in payroll expenses when you only really got one business open. Malloy said that Norton submitted these false loan applications under the direction of Robertson, who told Norton exactly how much money she wanted. They continued, there's no level to which Robertson wouldn't stoop to justify her criminal conduct. She disguised what she did to avoid getting caught. She thought she could wash her hands of it all, and now her hands are dirtier than ever in that motherfucking prison cell. I hope you do not resort to drinking no prison hooch out of that motherfucking toilet as an escape. Okay? So that's the judge, Miss Shelitha Robertson. Her and her friend have gone down. I think her friend, Miss Norton, is probably going to get a lesser sentence, being that she cooperated with the police and gave up all intimate details that would implicate both of them. But of course, Miss Robertson's going down for the brunt of it because it was her businesses anyway. Let's get to the diversity case here, okay? Out there in Italy. So we've got an influencer that's been fined $1 million after misleading claims that proceeds from a cake would be donated to charity. It pertains to a partnership with a pastry brand to sell a limited edition cake last Christmas, so about a year ago. Authorities say consumers thought they were donating to charity, but that was not the case. This Italian influencer goes by the name of Chiara Ferragni, She's an internet megastar, as they say in this article. She has approximately 30 million followers on Instagram. She owns a fashion brand and a marketing agency. And in 2021, she starred in an Amazon Prime reality TV show called The Ferragnez, okay? Which was about her life with her husband. So she's got some social capital. She's got money of her own. She's got a lot of followers on social media. So, of course, having 30 million of them, somebody was going to buy into this shit. In November of 2022, she launched a cake product in partnership with an Italian pastry brand called Bolocco. They were selling a cake called a Pandoro, which is a traditional Italian Christmas dessert similar to a panettone, which I don't know what none of this shit is, to be honest, and featured an illustration of Ferragni as well as her name and logo. The partnership was advertised on her Instagram at the time as a charity project to benefit children treated for bone cancer at the Regina Margherita Hospital in Turin, Italy. So you used cancerous children, bone cancerous children as a ploy to make money. You are a sick, dirty, wretched motherfucker. I don't care how many people gonna look in your face and tell you ain't, including your husband, but somebody had to do it. Bone marrow cancer, that's what you used to raise $1 million and then give it to them kids that needed it? You need your ass whipped up and down the Italian strip. They need to pull an Italian job on your motherfucking house. The Italian Competition Authority launched an investigation into this campaign back in June and shared its findings in a public statement on December 15th. It said the limited edition cake was priced at €9 or just under $10, as opposed to a classic version which costs around $4 in their currency. It also alleged that the press release, labeling, and social media posts at the time were misleading consumers into believing this higher cost would result in a higher donation to the hospital, right? You charging double because you're trying to raise funds for these sick children. Instead, the authority stated that two companies associated with Ferragni received over $1 million, okay, €1 million, which equals out to 1.1 million in USD from this deal, and they only donated 50,000 from the cake brand Bolocco. What's going on with 50 grand being like what y'all like to set aside after y'all scam somebody? Y'all get $1 million, y'all get $2.83 million and just be like, let me slide 50K over here. What the fuck is that about? The statement said this practice significantly limited consumers' freedom of choice by leveraging their sensitivity to charitable initiatives, right? Pulling on their heartstrings. Use the babies. Both parties received a fine as a result of the findings. Bolocco was charged €420,000 or $460,000, and Ferragni's companies were charged $1.1 million. On December 18th, Ferragni addressed the findings in an Instagram post. According to the AP, she apologized and pledged to donate €1 million to the hospital, although she said she would be challenging the fine itself, saying that it was disproportionate. She said that she did not oversee the information that was given to consumers regarding the product, and that in the future, she wouldn't mix a commercial partnership with a charity project, the outlet reported. What made you do that shit in the first place? You got enough business background to get a TV show on goddamn Amazon Prime. You got businesses of your own. You should have known that there was some sort of cross-collateralization that was happening, something that wasn't right? You got to keep personal business, for-profit money separate from non-profit shit, donation, 501c3 type shit. I know that, and I ain't got none of what you got. The Italian Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni, he appeared to allude to this scandal in a speech over the weekend, referring to social media content creators promoting expensive cakes, making believe that they are for charity when the price only pays for millionaires' fees. Representatives for Ferragni and the cake company Bolocco did not immediately respond to Business Insider's request for comment. We got to kill two birds in one stone tonight, both equally crazy, both equally dumb. They both tried to pay the money back once they got caught. Man, you're going out sad out here. Now, for any of y'all that are viewing, because I know some of y'all be trying to get over and game the system, take this as a warning. I'm not snitching on nobody, but if the story hit my desk, I will talk about you and I will roast your ass. So please, be careful with what you're doing. Be careful with your dealings. Make sure everything that you're doing is above code, above water. Because if you sink, I'm going to watch you drown, and I can't stick my hand in there. Got too many people to live for, okay? Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates, and I will see y'all later. All right? Now, if you're interested in a Southside hoodie, t-shirt, hit me up. Add me on Instagram at Real J Nolan. Hit me in the DMs. Let me know that you want to get one. We're going to play the promo for it in just a moment. So if you're interested, the hoodies are $35. Very nice quality, heavy duty hoodies. These are not Gildan or Hanes. These are real, you know what I'm saying, them thick Johns. Keep you warm through the winter. $35. You want a t-shirt, it's $25. You'll see that in the promo coming up soon. I'm going to catch y'all later, all right? Much love and respect, y'all. Peace. All right, y'all. So the moment we've all been waiting for, okay? Southside merch is available. This goes in tandem with the new album, Southside Nolan, which is out on Even. It's out on all streaming platforms, so you can either buy it directly from me or you can listen to it. Either way, it's cool. But now we have the Southside merch. As you can see, I'm rocking this hoodie. It's plush. It's comfy. You know what I'm saying? This is perfect for the wintertime as we going into January. It's only gonna get colder, baby. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you ain't got nobody else to keep you warm at night. So this gonna be the perfect addition to your wardrobe, all right? We also got the t-shirts, okay? We got Southside t-shirts. And just so y'all know, we got these tan, these light colors, but we've also got a variety of colors as well. If you would like to get one of these from me, you got to hit me up. You got to hit me in the DMs, baby, okay? These are not in mass production. These is expensive to make. These ain't your middle of the mall run of the mill type stuff. If you from the south side of Atlanta, you need to be hitting me up to get one. If you from the south side of any part of your city, your town, your state, you need to be hitting me up. You know what I'm saying? You can snuggle up, you can read a book, you can watch your favorite TV show, you can watch something on Netflix, Tubi, whatever your flavor is, baby. We got it for you, and we gonna make it happen. All you got to do is hit me up in the DMs, and we gonna get you taken care of. Give me about 3 weeks, I promise you. All right? Much love and respect. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
King of my city in cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mile. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.